Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Sunday morning, which means we'll have a rather quiet meditation today. This week, our teacher has been Thich Nhat Hanh, and his work specifically fits into this week of the year because I clearly remember waking up on a Sunday morning in 2022 wanting to use Thich Nhat Hanh's work for the morning meditation. And after powering up my PC, I did a search on his name, and right on the top of the search results was the news that Thich Nhat Hanh had just passed away. So that is now about 2 years ago. Anthony, a very good evening to you. Good to see you, man. Happy Saturday evening. So the first memory of Thich Nhat Hanh that jumped into my mind when I saw that he passed away, I think are some of the most beautiful words ever spoken by any human. And it speaks of a way of being in this world. His words are, become aware of the contact between your feet and the earth. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Is that just not so incredibly beautiful? It speaks of a certain kind of awareness, the kind of awareness that becomes aware of every footfall on the earth. Become aware of the contact between your feet and the earth. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Somebody, good morning, happy Sunday. His wisdom was a huge influence in my life, especially for the way that his words were always practical and spoke of very simple application. There is no theme to the quotes I'm sharing today. I'm simply sharing some of my favorite words by this great teacher. There's a bunch to get through. We'll see if we get through them all. Otherwise, you'll find them in the email. Estelle, good morning. Happy Sunday. Thich Nhat Hanh says, fear keeps us focused on the past or worried about the future. If we can acknowledge our fear, we can realize that right now we are okay. Right now, today, we are still alive and our bodies are working marvelously. Our eyes can still see the beautiful sky. Our ears can still hear the voices of our loved ones. The next thought from Thich Nhat Hanh goes, because of your smile, you make life more beautiful. We can all contribute that. We can all contribute to life being really beautiful by just remembering to smile. It is very important that we relearn the art of resting and relaxing. Not only does it help prevent the onset of many illnesses that develop through chronic tension and worrying, it also allows us to clear our minds, focus, and find creative solutions to problems. It's just saying that if we want to be more productive, we also need to learn how to rest and relax a little bit more. We will be more successful in all our endeavors if we can let go of the habit of running all the time and take little pauses to relax and center ourselves. And we'll also have a lot more joy in living. I'm just looking at Anthony's comment. He says, yes, I love practical advice because there's always some tone in it that sings a song for what we witness every day. That's so damn beautifully written, Anthony. I love it. Thank you. Beautiful. He says, enlightenment, peace, and joy will never be granted by someone else. The well is within us, and if we dig deeply in the present moment, the water will spring forth. I'll do one more, and then we'll get started. This one's very simple. This is my favorite of all these quotes that I'm sharing today. He says, for things to reveal themselves to us, we need to be ready to abandon our views about them. And there is always this paradox in things that are true. In truth, you always find this paradox. Hey Stefan, good morning, happy Sunday. Michelle, good morning, happy Sunday. Just listen to how contradictory this sounds. I'll read it again. He says, for things to reveal themselves to us, we need to abandon our views about them. Whenever we have strong opinions about anything, then we see that thing through our strong opinion. And just ask yourself this question. If you have a strong opinion about something and you view that thing through your strong opinion, if there's something you don't understand about that thing, if there's something you've missed about that thing, do you think you'll pick it up? Do you think you'll see the thing you're missing if you already have made up your mind, if you already have a strong opinion? Karen, good evening. It's good to see you. I'm guessing it's good evening on your side of the world. So I'll read it again. For things to reveal themselves to us, we need to be ready to abandon our views about them. And I think this might be one of the most difficult things to do. I think right now, if you look at the division in the world and how people are fighting about absolutely everything, that disagreement and that fighting, that ready to almost cut someone's throat is what it feels like when you listen to people speaking. That comes from strong opinions held on both sides, but also both sides not having the full picture, not seeing the whole picture. I think if there's one thing as humans we can really take from this, it is this simple line. For things to reveal themselves to us, we need to be ready to abandon our views about them so that we can see more, so that we can, in fact, take the blinkers off our eyes and understand what is there that we didn't see before. There's more. There'll be in the email today, but I think it's time for us to get into the meditation. As always, on a Sunday morning, our meditation will be a quiet one. I'll talk you through the different phases of the meditation, but other than that, it'll just be us sitting together in silence. So if you're ready, here we go. You can close your eyes, and we'll start with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It's an invitation to dive deep into you, So as you breathe in, fill your belly with air. And as you fill the balloon in your belly with air, also raise yourself up. Once you've reached your full height, then let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Your job right now is only, with every exhale, to lead your body to a deeper softness than the one before. Not to create an empty mind, not to try and force your brain to not think thoughts, because it's just not possible, but to take a step backwards, a step further away from the thoughts. And realize that you can, in fact, just watch them. You can watch thoughts float by like logs on a river. And you have the choice whether to try and jump on one of these logs or to stay on the bank and just watch them float by. Continue your own full body breathing, and I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch, move, and adjust. Roll out your shoulder and neck muscles, lean into your back muscles, and I'll check in with you right at the end of this phase. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, as much as we are able to at least, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. And feel how softness slips into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. breath hold creates a change in your nervous system. It activates your vagal nerve, and also, just like any free diver will tell you, a breath hold focuses your inward attention slightly differently. Again, your only job here is to dive inwards and be the observer. Not to change the thinking, not to stop the thinking, but realizing there's a place deeper than the thinking. And from that place, you view the thinking a lot differently. It is almost like slipping beneath the surface of the pool water. You can still see through the water and hear people moving around the pool. But where you are is more quiet. I'll check in with you again at the end of this phase. You can take as many easy breaths as you need between your breath holds. And when you're ready, return to the next breath hold. You can take your next big breath. take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or you can even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. There's a few more minutes of silence left, and I'll share just two of the shortest thoughts from Thich Nhat Hanh for you to reflect on in this silent space. I'll go back to the last one I read. For things to reveal themselves to us, we need to be ready to abandon our views about them. In order to see clearly, we sometimes have to let go of the strong opinions that we've already formed, because our strong opinions might prevent us from seeing everything that's there. And one of the simplest ways to put this into practice is this meditation, where nothing else is happening but you're seeing your thoughts. You're becoming aware of the thoughts you are thinking, and you're trying to take a step backwards and be the observer of these thoughts without jumping onto the back of either of them or judging them or having a strong opinion about the thoughts your brain produces. If you can sit and be the witness to your thoughts, then you're already doing this. You're already letting go of your strong opinion about things so that you can see more. And then that really beautiful one we started with, it still speaks about having awareness. Become aware of the contact between your feet and the earth. Can you have that kind of awareness where every step that your foot touches the surface of the earth, you have an awareness of? Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. We might not be able to permanently be in that space, but can we remind ourselves often to let every footfall be an expression of love? I'll check in with you again at the end of this phase. Enjoy the last little bit of silence. we have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this moment of silence. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to become a better witness, a better observer. It certainly comes more easily than ever before. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for seeing the benefit and becoming better at watching my thinking, watching my thoughts without becoming involved in them. It gives me a lot more clarity around the nature of my thoughts. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to apply the same space of observer or witness to everything else around me. Instead of having a knee-jerk reaction, a knee-jerk opinion to everything, the recognition, the awareness arrives to take a step backwards and just see, just watch, understand more. Thank you for silence. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your silence with us. Thank you, Stefan. Have a great Sunday. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sunmary. Thank you, Estelle, as I think I said. Have a beautiful Sunday. Become aware of the contact between your feet and the earth. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Thank you, Thich Nhat Hanh. Enjoy your day. If you're ready, if you want to, tomorrow we'll jump into the week together. Until then, lots of love to you all. Ciao, ciao.